there was no bomb in my city, but we were scared because now we realized that they were saying that okay, so they are targeting eastern Ukraine, but we are in the western Ukraine. But then 2 hours from my city was a city that was bombed, even though it was not a targeted place, but it was bombed. And then I think another city, which was 6 hours from me, was also bombed. So now we thought that, okay, maybe it's coming, it's narrowing down to our place. We don't know when it's going to get bombed too. So that's why we took the decision. So we left Ukraine on Friday, and then we got to Romania Saturday in the morning. So we took bus, and then we got to a place, the road was stuck. No one was moving, so we had to walk for about 1.5 hours, and then we got to the border, and that's where the real problem is, because there were thousands of people there all struggling to cross over. So yeah, that's why we had to take like 12 hours, I think, to cross over.
Were you able to pick enough stuff, all your things?
This is the only thing I brought.
Just that bag?
Yes, this is the only thing I brought. I have, I think, 3 bags back in school. Yeah.
So what's the plan now that you're in Ghana? What's the plan?
I don't know. I would stay until everything is cool and calm before I leave.
We left Ukraine around 3 p.m. and then we reached the border at 10. We were walking, because the vehicles were not moving, no vehicles moving, so we had to walk. And then when we got to the border, it was a whole lot of issues because Ukrainians are also running, Ghanaians, Africans, all other countries. So we were able to cross. I crossed around 1 a.m. The rest crossed the next day, like in the morning. And then finally we went to Romania. Romania was very good to us. They accommodated us. I didn't even spend $1 in Romania. Everything was free, transport and everything. So in Romania, I didn't experience any racism. It was Ukrainian that were doing that to us, but Romanian none. But it was Ukrainian that were doing the racism and all those things. My parents were calling me that, don't worry, continue, we are waiting for you and all. And the government was very good when the ambassador came to meet us in Romania, and then they sent us to a hotel, fed us, because we didn't eat, so we were very hungry.
I can't describe how I feel, but it's all of sadness and mixtures of happiness, because some people are actually back home that needs to come to Ghana.
And which city specifically were you in Ukraine?
Chernihiv. For Chernihiv, we didn't encounter anything yet. It's very peaceful. It's mostly bordering Romania at the western part. So before we came, we had no issue of bombing or nothing. It was very peaceful over there.
It was all laughs and hugs from parents and guardians who came to the Kotoka International Airport to welcome their sons and daughters who were studying in Ukraine. Many of the students are at least excited that they are back home and safe. They are, however, concerned about their colleagues who are still stranded within Ukraine and then on the borders of other countries that share a border with Ukraine. Also, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has not been able to give specific dates and timelines as to how many more Ghanaians are expected. In the meantime, we can only keep our prayers up that these Ghanaians there will get some safety and then hopefully will come back home. Martin Esiedudate for TV3 News from the Kotoka International Airport.